What's up guys, DrFeelGood here, back again with another video prescription. And oh yeah, it's time we had a serious discussion about what these third parties are doing. And you should know exactly what I am referring to. But let's get into it, shall we? LA Noire. This is a game that was a day one purchase for me until I woke up one morning to news similar to that of NBA 2K18. And what do I mean exactly? That the physical version of this game would require a 14 gigabyte download, which contains various gameplay elements, updates, and patches / bug fixes. Furthermore, the total file size of this game is 29 gigabytes. Now, first off, I know they barely fit the original game on a single 25 gigabyte Blu-ray disc, single layer. Okay, I know this on the PS3. I know the Xbox 360 version had to be put on 3 discs. Okay, so I'll give credit that this game is smaller in size when compared to the PS4 and Xbox One versions. I totally get that. But from what it sounds like to me, that unless you have a brand new Switch in which you have virtually nothing on it, when you buy this game, you are essentially required to purchase an SD card, which is why I said previously that it is similar in nature to NBA 2K18. Now, a person like me, I prefer physical. So I have about 10 or so physical Switch games, none of which require an install of any kind. Okay? But this has to stop, people. It has to stop. And here's some more horrible news. On top of this game requiring a 14 gigabyte download for the Switch version, it is also $10 more expensive for the Switch version. The PS4 and Xbox One version are $40, while the Switch version is $50. I think we heard this before. Rhyme, anyone? You know, when it comes to the Switch version costing more for the same damn game? Yeah. See, I know what's going on. And keep in mind that this is a remaster of a 7th gen game, okay? But you're basically forcing Switch owners to not only buy your game, but a micro SD card. And I know some of you are going to be like, well, with the Switch's small internal memory, size, a micro SD card is pretty much a requirement. Yet no. See, unlike the PS4 and Xbox One, as I mentioned earlier, I have over 10 physical games for my Switch, none of which required a mandatory install, okay? None. I still have well over 10 gigabytes of memory left on my Switch. None of the physical games I own required a mandatory install. But let's keep one thing in mind. Let me put this out there. This is not simply about LA Noire. This is about how these third-party publishers are treating the Switch just like a damn PS4 and Xbox One. Consoles, which are comprised of off-the-shelf PC parts, enabling developers to be lazy when it comes to development, when it comes to coding and compression. See, the Switch, I know the Switch pays homage to the Wii U and the consoles of old, in that its architecture is unique, which requires optimization more times than not. But they're treating the Switch like a damn PS4 and Xbox One, and they're hoping that we'll just jump on the bandwagon and let this slide. I'm not. Let me give you guys a little bit of information here, okay? Super Mario Odyssey, its total install size is 5.7 gigabytes if you purchase it digitally, and it's all on one cartridge. Splatoon 2, 3.1 gigabytes, all on one cartridge. Mario Rabbids, this is a second party game, which is essentially a third party exclusive, 2.3 gigabytes. So don't tell me compression and optimization can't be done. It can, they just choose not to. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, 7 gigabytes, all on a single cart. ARMS, 2.2 gigabytes, all on a single cart. Fire Emblem Warriors, 13.1 gigabytes on a single cart. Breath of the Wild, 13.4 gigabytes, all on the cart. Super Bomberman R, 2.1 gigabytes, all on a single cart. Yet multiplats seem to explode in size. I give you an example, and it's one such example that I actually like. In terms of me liking the game, I mean. NBA Playgrounds is 9 gigabytes, and that game has nowhere near as much content as Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild. Yet, the game with this most recent update comes to about 9 gigabytes. That game should probably be no more than 1 to 2 gigabytes, people. Even I can admit that. NBA 2K18 is over 23 gigabytes in size. Now, of course, it's much smaller than the PS4 and Xbox One versions, but still a multi-plat. Yet somehow, this third-party publisher did not want to spring for a larger cart to fit the entire game. FIFA 18 required over 14 gigabytes, which was essentially using the 7th gen engine. Doom, which, let me admit, is not nearly as offensive as the aforementioned examples, but the multiplayer needs a 9 gigabyte install. My point? These third parties are either choosing to go cheap on the cartridges or choosing not to optimize these multiplats. Either way, it's bad. And I say multiplats because the few examples I mentioned, the third-party exclusives or quote-unquote second-party games seem to have small footprints in comparison. Mario Rabbids is one such example. So is Super Bomberman R and Fire Emblem Warriors. I'm just saying, people. And like my boy SK Massive said, and shout out to him, when it comes to games such as LA Noire, the most I may do is wait until the game goes down to like maybe $20, but I'm not buying it on day one. But for me, for the most part, I'm not going to buy these games until they choose to put them on much larger carts and the entire game is on the cart. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, and as I always say, keep it gaming.